And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Bloodline. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Nightmare.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we're back at Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. As many of you know, this has become a very special building and destination for UFC athletes. Back in the day, it was Fight Island. Now it's just Abu Dhabi, but special nonetheless. And we expect a lot of high-level action inside that octagon. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, nice job getting the fight to the mat.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got a good body position, yep.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Postures up. Oh, he's very close to the finish here. Making all these shots count. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Great submission defense.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under 20 seconds now to go. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Round 2 is next.
He's beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scramble, look for your shoots, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now we got to find that power tip. Going in the fight.
Back to the feet. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, has the guard closed here.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so...
Somehow he gets out!
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key...
Dart choke attempt here.
Got it very tight. It looks like the dart choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the leg.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. 30 seconds to go in round two. 20 seconds left.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. He's got him in the clinch once again.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Takedown defense holds up. And he's back up.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. It's a nice jab by him there. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Oh, watch guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep. There's one.
Cut shot, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Ground and pound strike there now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
60 seconds.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, rewarding one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew that.
What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 30-27, the problem. Judge 2 scores it 30-27, the nightmare. And Judge 3 scores it 29-28 for the winner by split decision, the nightmare.
Whoo, those split decisions.